We often procrastinate because the tasks in front of us seem too overwhelming to complete. But when you break down those daunting projects into manageable 25-minute segments, they suddenly become much more achievable. That's where the Pomodoro Technique comes in, a simple yet effective method developed by Francesco Cirillo in the 1980s. And in case you didn't know, Pomodoro is Italian for tomato. Cirillo named the technique after the tomato-shaped kitchen timer he used as a university student. This method is designed to help you power through distractions and accomplish more, all while taking regular, refreshing breaks. Best of all, it's probably one of the easiest productivity methods to implement. Just grab a timer, and you're ready to roll. Here's how you can get started. First, pick a single task you want to tackle. Just one. If you're studying, resist the urge to check your phone or scroll through social media at the same time. Multitasking isn't effective, trust me. I've discussed this in detail before. Your focus should be on minimizing interruptions, so make sure everything you don't need is out of sight. Close unnecessary tabs, put your phone on silent, and prepare everything you'll need before you start. Think of it like a chef gathering all their ingredients before cooking. Get everything in place. It's also wise to keep a notepad and pen nearby. As you work, your mind might start wandering, which is totally normal. You might remember that you need to take out the trash or make a quick phone call. Instead of letting these thoughts derail your focus, jot them down and return to them later. Right now, your attention should be laser-focused on the task at hand. Once you're ready, it's time to set your timer. You don't need to hunt down a special tomato-shaped timer. Your smartphone's countdown app works just fine. While the original technique uses 25 minutes, feel free to experiment with different session lengths. Maybe 20 minutes suits your concentration span better, or perhaps 30 minutes is your sweet spot. The key is to find what works best for you and adapt the method to fit your needs. For me, the Pomodoro Technique is a great way to break through that initial resistance we all feel before starting something. Getting started is often the hardest part, but once I'm in the zone, it's easy to keep going, even after the timer goes off. When I feel my focus starting to wane, that's when I take a break. Each of these focus sessions is one Pomodoro. After you complete a session, take a short 5-minute break before diving into the next one. But this isn't a one-size-fits-all rule. Some people find frequent breaks distracting, especially when they're in a creative flow. Personally, I often continue working past the timer if I'm on a roll. What you do during your break is entirely up to you. Grab a drink, stretch, or knock off a quick task from your to-do list. For me, stretching is non-negotiable because sitting too long starts to take a toll. Once your break is over, reset your timer and get back to work. After 4 Pomodoro sessions, it's time for a longer break, anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes. Use this time to step away from your desk, clear your mind, and recharge. Whether you take a walk, grab lunch, or read a book, the goal is to relax and distance yourself from the task at hand. The Pomodoro Technique is all about getting into the zone and maintaining focus, but it's equally about knowing when to step back and breathe. Over time, you'll also start to notice patterns in your productivity. Tracking your Pomodoros can help you identify when you're most focused and when you struggle, allowing you to adjust your work habits accordingly. I'll be honest, I don't always complete all 4 Pomodoros. Sometimes, I get so absorbed in a task that one session stretches well beyond 25 minutes, and I don't feel the need for multiple rounds. Other times, I'm just having an off day, and completing even one 25-minute session feels like an achievement. For me, consistency is key. Keeping the habit alive is more important than the exact amount of time spent. Even if I only manage one session, I've still made progress and maintained my routine. Now that you've got the basics down, I highly recommend giving the Pomodoro Technique a try. It's been my go-to strategy for getting things done, and it's never let me down. I hope it works for you just as well, helping you become a better version of yourself every day.